Today we're gonna be talking about the best first season of an anime, and we're excluding Big 3 and we're excluding the Godfather of all anime, Dragon Ball Z and Super or whatever. Yeah, it doesn't count. So I'm kind of a novice on this, so I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and take the reins on this. So My Hero, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Assassination Classroom, God of High School, Demon Slayer, Baki, all that stuff. Baki's kind of old, but anything else. JoJo's, Hunter x Hunter, all that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So feel free, take the floor. Whoever wants to go first, and tell us what anime had the best first season.
We gonna go with Clint first.
Okay. Because you said one, and the light bulb, boop, it came on. So, me personally, I'm gonna have to say God of High School, just because the simple fact they came in strong with that first season, and the thing that grabs my attention when it comes to anime is like I don't really watch a lot of like romance animes or comedies and stuff like that. The only comedy I really actually watched was Around High School. Loved it. But is fighting, the fight scenes. The fight scenes are what's gonna grasp me the most when it comes to anime, and so God of High School executed that so perfectly with actually doing they did the fighting, and like it was so fluent. Yeah. And it went together. So, and then the character developments of the characters within it, I feel like they did a really good job with it. And I actually liked, and then the main villain in it was actually a really good main villain too. Even though I forgot the one guy, the black hair with the bangs that came down like this. He really wasn't really that bad after all. I thought he was supposed to be the evil one, but with it being on webtoons and then going to it, becoming a full-fledged anime, they did a wonderful job with it. So mine would have to say God of High School.
Okay, before we keep going on, this probably is fair we should probably everybody introduce themselves first. And I'll probably put this in front of what you just said, just so people know who's talking and stuff like that. So, your name, how old you are, because that's kind of important, like how you got in, and how you got into anime.
Okay.
And then we'll keep going. So I'll let you go ahead and go first. We'll come down the line.
All right. Marquez Lee. I am.
That was supposed to be outside.
Let me turn my house out. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Marquez Lee. I am 23 years old, and you said the first anime that got
like how you got into anime.
How did I get into anime? I got into anime after watching Naruto. I would say Naruto. That's the first anime I ever watched that got me into it.
Okay. Moving on down the line.
All right. My name's Journey. I am 20 years old, and what got me into anime was my siblings, my brother and my sister. So we were literally watching I watched GT first. I watched DBZ GT, and that was it. That was what got me into everything.
Okay. Older siblings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Adam Charity, 31. Oldest one here is
Easily.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Easily.
What got me into anime? Honestly, was Toonami. Like, I can't even specifically say one specific anime because, of course, Dragon Ball Z was one of the biggest ones that I watched. But a lot of the animes that came out during that time really kept drawing me back in. Like, once a season of Dragon Ball Z was over, I'm like, oh, okay, I ain't got nothing else to watch, and then something else will come back on, and it would just draw me back. Like, Bobo was stupid, but it drew me in because it showed me the different ranges that anime go through. So
you watched anime in the 90s?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Cool.
I went back to old 80s ones like Gundam and stuff like that, and
cool.
But yeah,
one of my favorite ones was Gurren Lagann. That's an old one.
So it's up there now. Yeah.
Okay, so back at it. Whoever wants to take the floor next will say which anime had the best first season, like recent anime.
I gotta think. I was gonna say Demon Slayer.
It was a great first season.
It was a great one.
But I think I'm gonna go with My Hero on this one.
I kind of had a feeling.
Yeah.
My Hero first season is goated.
Because
it is goated.
you came out with a kid who really, it's really like the way it started up. Like a kid with so much potential to have a quirk, but he didn't have a quirk. and then he gets to a point where he wants to do everything, wants to save everybody. Like literally, his body will go before his mind does. And then meeting the hero of his dreams, and then gaining the power of the hero of his dreams, and then becoming like he's trying his best to train and become like the best hero, like All Might. But I think it's really what he gives heart, how he gives heart in the first season, and kind of how everybody, you get to see everybody's quirks and everybody else, because it's not just like his story that's being told, it's other people's. But I just like the way it starts out with so much potential. It doesn't get to like, it's not like shot down or anything like some people in other anime. I'm not gonna mention it. Go home. Anyway, when that happened, it was just like cool.
Make Gohan great again.
But yeah,
It's never too late.
Never too late.
But yeah, that's basically how I feel about that one. Like I really I love my hero.
Ooh. That is a great question, though, honestly, because I mean, first season. Right now, the first one that pops in my head is Jujutsu Kaisen, because of the whole dynamic of, you know, these yokai or demons are, you know, running around. Not everybody sees them, but, you know, they affect everybody. And then this kid who, in a sense, has pulled a whole Naruto situation with having a demon inside of his stomach. But it's not, you know, because his parents put it there, because he literally ate the demon's finger. And he is learning to control his power and everything like that. But it was literally, the thing that drew me in were the fight scenes. Okay. Like I didn't even see the anime first. I saw the fight scenes first. I think on like YouTube or something like that. And I was like, I have to find out what this is. And then the story started to draw me in, and everything together, like just the fluidity of everything that goes on in the anime has really brought that to become a top tier anime so quickly. In such a short amount of time. Like you hear everybody talking about it now. Okay. And it's really good. It'll really draw in people that don't even really like anime, honestly. Yeah.
So with that all that being said, out of the three that you guys picked, would you say that not only do they have the best first season, do you think those animes are the best animes out as well? Or like, did any of them fall off after their first season?
With the God of High School, they haven't made the second season yet. But like, I feel like with how much of impact that it had, because with it being on webtoons, it already had a good fan base, and then when they get it switched to becoming a real life anime, it just basically boosted that fan base to the top. And so I feel like when they dropped the second season, I feel like it's not going to be no fall-off point. And if they keep on going the right direction as they're going with the fight scenes, the character development, and the only thing I have a problem with is that they rush they rush a couple of things in the anime. And so if they slow it down a little bit and find their pacing, I feel like it could be a good new 3. Part of the new 3, maybe. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay. It might be might be a best one.
That's bold to say. Okay.
It's very bold to say.
What other two would you put in there? Or who else are some contenders that could be in the next big 3?
Who? If we're talking about right now, the top 3, because of the fan base with Attack on Titan, I will say Attack on Titan's up there. My Hero used to be in it, but I feel like now My Hero's gonna be out of the big 3. Demon Slayer, if they keep going with what they're doing, and this is a hunch. If God of High School doesn't take it, I will feel like Jujutsu Kaisen will take it. That will probably be my big 3. Right there.
You said a really bold statement there, sir.
A very bold statement.
With Attack on Titan?
With Attack on Titan.
That was a very bold statement there.
Very bold statement.
I'm going to give my opinion on this.
Please do. Because I want to know.
This is all I got to say. And of course, your opinion is your opinion.
Yeah.
My opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
Dealing with that, I definitely feel like that Attack on Titan. I feel like there was another big three that nobody mentioned. So there was the original three. You get the ones in the betweeners, and then you get the ones after that. So I feel like My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, and I don't want to say Demon Slayer because Demon Slayer is not going to last long. I'm telling you now because it's already done manga-wise. If the manga continue, different story.
Attack on Titan back on to read it because this is the final season.
Yeah, that's it.
Attack on Titan, unfortunately.
Yeah, so bless you.
Thank you.
You said this is their final season?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, that's what it's called, the final season.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, I might have to switch on that.
I'm gonna say,
You have to, yeah.
Yeah.
retracting my statement.
I'm gonna have to retract my statement.
I feel like it's gonna be Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, and then I feel like the fans will be the ones to push Demon Slayer to continue on. But it's gonna be really hard. Now, the only reason why I see My Hero is not going up there is because not a lot of people like Midoriya as the protagonist. That's how he is. Because they feel like he's a crybaby. They feel like this is. And I was like, I mean, he does cry. I mean, look,
He's like 14.
Yeah, but he was.
I think if anybody was put in the situations that Midoriya was put in and facing the people that he faced, I think we'll cry too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's not like he's a punk. You know what I'm
Plus, he
saying?
breaks his own
He
bones
still be
every time
fighting.
he
I'm
fights.
saying.
Like, you gonna cry.
It's not like he cried, but he's not a punk. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
So,
not. Definitely not. The man got like so much.
It's just funny how much he
So
cried.
It is.
yeah. So I mean, I feel
They do this stuff on purpose.
I feel like there's one anime that could be in the big three depending on like how it proceeds later on, and that's Dr. Stone.
You love Dr. Stone.
Like there's some parts in it. I love science.
Is it even shonen?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Huh.
I love science, and it brings that aspect to like a post-apocalyptic world. Because basically everybody gets turned to stone, hence the name. And I think he's one of the first people out of Yeah, he was the first person out of stone. And he figures out how to get everybody else out, and he starts making the whole chemical and stuff like that, and then starts bringing stuff from our age into that time.
Okay.
And it's on its second season now, and there's like a whole war going on. Like it's worth it.
I'll have to check it out.
So,
I feel like there's one we haven't really talked about, and that's Rise of the Shield Hero. I feel like that's another good anime.
it's definitely a good anime. I don't think it's big three though.
Yeah, but
Because it does a good thing.
I just feel like it deserves some recognition.
I do.
No, it definitely does.
It does.
I'm about to say the fact, just seeing what the main character goes through
He's a thug.
is worthy enough for anybody to watch.
Struggle
In my
is real
opinion.
for him.
Okay.
Like I think he's like the embodiment of that phrase. The struggle is real.
Oh, definitely, because his struggle was real.
Okay.
So, but I'm ready for the new season of it, though. I ain't gonna lie about
most
that.
definitely,
That is.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
All right. But about getting ready to wrap this one up. Any closing statements? Remember, we talked about Big Three. We talked about best first season. Any closing statements? Anybody disagree specifically with anybody? Anybody change their mind? Anything like that? Or y'all pretty comfortable on what y'all said?
Well, I'm about to switch up my big three now because like.
Okay, so
with
for
the
final statements,
information-
we'll do it. Okay, Big Three.
Okay. I will put God of High School. I will put a God of High School. Okay?
Got a high school. One.
And what you said with the fan base of Demon Slayer, I will put Demon Slayer up there because
Demon Slayer.
When it first came out and it did have a good fan base and everybody was great fan base, and then with them bringing out the movie, everybody's like, oh, we need the movie.
We need more than the movie.
You can walk in front of it really quick if you need to. It's fine.
And so
Yeah, you good. It's not like a continuous thing. Yeah, it don't matter. Just
and
cut around it.
third and finally, I'm probably gonna keep Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep that one.
It gives that Naruto
Journey?
base.
That's the reason why I'm gonna keep
Gives
it.
that Naruto base.
It gives a Naruto base. That's why I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
I think the only thing about God of High School is kind of like Rise of the Shield, that's the only thing I disagree with is because I wish it got more hype than what it's getting right now. It is not getting the hype like we want it to, because otherwise I feel like it does have the potential, but I just don't see it being up there. Now, dealing with the other two, I still will put My Hero and I still will put Demon Slayer. Attack on Titan I would put up there as well, but there's like certain areas that's kind of like faulty. So once that is, because I feel like the way it's turning now, not either people are gonna start liking a certain side more, or they won't. They will either like the villainous side a lot more after that, or they won't. You know, it's one of those like moral changing type things. But
so name the three. What are the three?
So yeah. Then it'll be Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, and probably Demon Slayer.
Okay.
See, and the biggest thing that a lot of people don't realize is a lot of times with the big three, they're all shonen.
Disclaimer. We're talking about shonen.
Yeah, shonen. Like I'm talking like Shonen Jump.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Like they're those are the ones that usually people put as the big three. So looking that in terms, that's why I wouldn't put Jujutsu Kaisen, even though it is an amazing anime. Rising the Shield Hero, I would love to put in there. Can't do that. So it would have to be like My Hero, Demon Slayer, and I'm trying to think of a third one right now that's out. Sorry, I have a long database. I mean, there's not really another one that I can really think of that would be like a top tier big three that's like Shonen Jump. Because I mean, we had things like Fairy Tail that was there. We have, things coming out that could possibly be there.
But as of right now, there's not a good third.
As of right now, when it comes to Shonen Jump, no. You can put Jujutsu Kaisen or something like that in there, like for now. But it like I said, it's more of a Shonen Jump thing versus an all anime thing, because then you have to go through all different kinds of categories, and that's a long list. So yeah, I don't really see a number three at the moment in my eyes.
That's fair.
So
personally, I don't think there'll ever be another big three, but that's just me.
Well, people
We're
always
gonna end it right there. But yeah, I'm gonna cut that right there. Thank you guys. We're gonna come back with something. We'll figure it out. Thank you. All right.